I apologize if I pronounced this wrong. Shamgar Connors.
It's right. No one ever gets my name right. It's Shamgar Connors.
Shamgar.
Yeah, that's right, from the Hartwood District. Some of you guys might already know who I am because my story got national media coverage when I was kicked off the kidney transplant list at UVA Hospital for not getting the COVID vaccine. Anyway, I'm here to talk about the budget for Stafford schools. I spoke about this last week at the school board, but I was interrupted and had my First Amendment rights infringed upon at the school board meeting because school board members had an agenda to push and they didn't like what I was saying. They even cut off my time early illegally. They let people heckle me and didn't care. They said, oh, I don't have to stop them. First of all, I've spoken to many parents and no one's in favor of raising taxes. You have citizens on fixed incomes that literally cannot afford tax increases. I know my liberal friends out there think that taxes come from an infinite piggy bank with no limits, but that's not actually how things work in reality. Then you have Stafford School Board endorsing and having a DEI committee meeting last Monday, and there's another DEI, something to do with on the Board of Supervisors. Now, obviously, we all know Trump's executive order said that these things need to be disbanded or you're going to lose millions of dollars in federal funding. If you look it up, there's $44 million of federal funding that the school board is going to cost the schools. Now, why would taxpayers support a board and people making a budget that's willing to just throw away and toss away millions of dollars in aid because they want to push a political agenda? It makes no sense. And ignore executive orders. Why should taxpayers have to pay more money because of incompetence that's going to cause staff to lose funding? Another point is the Stafford School Board presented a budget where they want to hire 36 new ESL teachers for 4,700 students that can't speak English, most likely because most of these families and students are here illegally. Why should local taxpayers have to pay millions of dollars for teachers for people that are breaking our laws and illegally invading our country? Anyone that wants to improve this increase is willingly and knowingly aiding the foreign invasion of our country, and I believe there should be severe consequences for this. Why don't we follow what Ohio and Oklahoma are doing? They just recently made an official statement that you need to prove you're a citizen of this country to register for school. Ohio stated they spent about $500 million in educating illegals just last year alone. You know, by the way, if anyone's upset about this, you know, they can always adopt people. They can send them, put their own money in the pack, but it's not fair to ask other taxpayers to pay what their political agenda is. And another point is Stafford's getting rid of all the gifted programs because we don't have the money for teachers to teach those students, but they want to go put money into 36 ESL teachers for illegals that shouldn't even be in the country. Why aren't we focusing on the education of our own children that already live here? You know, there's no reward for students that want to be high achievers. Instead, you want to focus on educating illegals, which raising our taxes to do it. And then, before anyone claims you have to do this, no, it's not true. You can ask for help to exempt from this, the executive order. There's a lot of things you can do. And then, if anyone wants to, you can report these things. There's an NDEI portal. It's ndei.ed.gov, and you can report this stuff because this should be disbanded already. Thanks.
Perry Darley.